Hey guys, it's time for the question of the week. Today's question comes from YouTube. And it is a really good one. It is, how can I get my twin flame to commit to me in our harmonious relationship? And this person added that the twin flame has been contacting them since they started watching my videos. And so that's really good. That's really awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. So that just shows how well you are aligning and balancing and moving along this journey. So congratulations on that. Notice I did not congratulate her on her twin flame coming in and contacting her. The only reason we want to get excited and happy about the twin flame coming in and contacting us is because it just shows how well we are moving along and through the process of this amazing, beautiful, miraculous journey. Which leads me to the answer to this question, is that we're not doing any of this with a focus on getting or being with the twin flame. Yes, that can happen. That can happen as a bonus side effect or byproduct of this journey, and it will happen when you reach ascension, of course. But it cannot be the focus. So when you do what we teach and apply what we teach, your twin flame, your soul will magnetize in your twin flame back in to your physical life, and you'll see it'll be in a different energy. They'll maybe not right away the first time, but they're gonna change their tune and how they are to you, as long as you keep in the process. You keep doing what you've been doing to get them to magnetize in. So the answer to your question is you can't get the twin flame to do anything. You can't be with the twin flame if you want something from them. I know this is kind of contrary to the way, we tend to believe, or we're taught to believe, or everyone acts around us and the society and civilization, but it is, because that's all fear-based. This, remember, is a journey of love, and a journey that takes place on the level of the soul, not physical, first and foremost. So to say that you want a committed relationship with your twin flame, that's trying to get something from your twin flame. You're trying to get what? A committed relationship from them. Now, okay, let me just preface this with, okay, it goes without saying, you want to be their twin flame, but for that to be your conscious focus, that right there is your fear-based push energy. So the more you focus on getting that from your twin flame, or anything from your twin flame, that's fear. The less your twin flame's going to want to commit to you in a harmonious relationship, and the more they're going to start pulling back from you again, right? Because think about it. This journey is about love. Once you are on a twin flame journey, you can't physically be with your twin flame for any substantial amount of time without being in a complete energy of unconditional love. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, some of my older videos, I call this state meh. You're in a state of meh. Whereas you are, not that you don't care, it's not that you're like shut down meh, it's more just like, you're good. You're good. So, my twin flame's right here next to me. Awesome. My twin flame's halfway across the world. Awesome. My twin flame's single. Awesome. My twin flame's with someone. Awesome. You need to get to that space within yourself. That space means that when your twin flame is with you, physically, right next to you, you're like, cool. And then when they get up and go somewhere else, you're like, cool. It means you're not trying to get something from them. It means that when they're not with you, you're not like, where are they, come back? And you're trying to get them to be with you. And then when they are with you, you're not like trying to get them to do anything or commit to you or, label you as being in a relationship or as your girlfriend or boyfriend or anything like that, right? Because trying to get something, no matter what it is from someone, is not love. Love is full and whole and complete. You are full, whole, and complete already. You don't need your physical form of your twin flame. Everything you desire is what you are. you already are your twin flame especially. So whether their physical form is there or not is irrelevant from your soul. Now, that's not to say you can't have a committed, harmonious relationship with your twin flame, and that's perfect. Many people do. But you have to get to the point where that's not your focus, where that you're not trying to get that from them, where you're not just thinking in your head that's what you want. Your soul knows what it wants, and your soul will orchestrate it as long as your head doesn't get in the way, right? Your head is controlled, I guess, by your fear-based energy. If you're on a twin flame journey and you're watching this video, it's most likely your push fear-based energy regarding your twin flame and twin flame journey that is controlling your mind. So when you're in your mind and you're regarding your twin flame or the twin flame journey or your situation or relationship with your twin flame or whatever circumstances from the viewpoint of your mind and your fear-based energy, guess what you're not in? You're not in a state of love. You're in a state of fear. They are mutually exclusive. They cannot coexist. So it's very important that, I know this happens all the time, it happens all the time to our students. We have our Magnetize Your Twin Flame coaching program, which that's what happens. They magnetize their twin flame back in. For some reason right then, and it's not just them, it's like me, I did this. All of a sudden, everything you learned to magnetize them back in, it just goes out the window, right? Oh, we got him, we're done, we're good. Now we're here, we did it. No, you didn't do it yet. You didn't do anything. Remember, there's no end game here either. This is a journey. This is a process. So it's not just like one and done, where you just magnetize in your twin flame once and it's done and you're good, and it's not gonna work that way. Your twin flame is magnetized in only to help you balance more, because every time your soul magnetizes them in, they come in and your fear-based push energy has some kind of reaction that you are meant to see your fear-based push energy there. And so your twin flame comes in as a reverse mirror. They show you that part of yourself, that denied shadow part of yourself, which is your fear-based push energy regarding your twin flame, part of yourself that otherwise you wouldn't even see or know existed. So that is the role they play. They have a role here, even though they're not conscious of it. That is their reason that they're your twin flame, and your soul, had soul recognition, and you're on this journey. It's for them to show you those parts of yourself that you have been denying. It's a beautiful process, quite frankly. There's no other better way to get to know yourself. There's no other way you can on that level, right? But you can't lose sight of that. Do not lose sight of that. You don't want to, oh, my twin flame is now contacting me. They're now back in. So yay, we can go run off and have a relationship and get married and do whatever. That's not how it works, guys. Sorry, it's not just one and done. They're only being they're not coming in, they're not doing it. Your soul is orchestrating it for you to balance more. It's always for you to balance more. Now, having said that, of course, things change necessarily when you're relating and interacting with your twin flame to balance your fear-based push energy at that point. It's very challenging. It's much more challenging than that. And you kind of have to do it from a different perspective. And there's different ways that your fear-based push energy is going to try to feed and push out that you had yet to encounter yet, right? Because that's just how it works. That's how it progresses. That's how the journey moves forward. But, the basic thing is to just keep doing what you were doing and not even focus on what your twin flame is doing, saying, thinking, feeling. Keep focused on your fear-based push energy. Always. Of course, when the twin flame's there, sniffing around, blowing up your phone, whatever, it's very challenging. I get it, to focus on anything else. I understand. Believe me, I understand. But it can be done. I understand that as well. I've done it. Thousands of our students have done it. So it's not impossible. It's challenging, but it is so worth it when you resonate and when you are able to apply, to continue to apply everything about balancing your energy and aligning closer to your soul as you interact with your twin flame. And you will just notice the energy coming from your twin flame. It's just really your same energy. The fear is gone. Eventually the fear is gone, and it's just this amazing shared sweetness and tenderness and just beingness together. It's very hard to explain because you can't have this with anyone else. And here's the thing, I'll leave you with this. You must, in order to have a physical relating experience with your twin flame, you must do it fearlessly. In other words, there can be no fear, or your twin flame will not be able to stay there physically. Your twin flame is going to keep coming and going, like you'll keep magnetizing them in, and they don't have to go. I mean, as long as you balance every time, but you know, they're going to keep magnetizing in. Your soul's going to magnetize them in until you get every last ounce of your fear-based energy regarding that, your fear-based push energy balanced. And then of course you're also balancing out your pull that's within your twin flame, because you know, you balance out the push, it necessarily always balances out the pull. You need two to tango here, right? So you need to be in complete fearlessness in order to maintain a physical loving relationship with your twin flame. It has to be pure love, which is fearlessness, no fear. So that's a process to get there. Not to discount anything that you've done so far, because if you've already magnetized them in after, I mean, you know what you're doing. I can just say you have it. That's the answer. You know, you just got to keep on it. And I know that's the most challenging part. But you know, so you have to be in complete 100% fearlessness. That is what is unconditional love. All love is unconditional because by definition, love has no conditions. But conditions are fear, so that's unconditional love. When you have fearlessness, and it's just total love. And that's the only way you can maintain a physical relating experience with your twin flame. As soon as any fear comes in, doubt, insecurity, anything like that, anger, jealousy, possessiveness, anything, wanting to get something from them, wanting to get something from the relationship, they're gonna pull away again, because that's gonna be you pushing out, which is fine, because then you'll see yourself again, and you'll see even more of yourself. And there's multiple layers of yourself to see. But eventually, to be together physically, it must be complete and total fearlessness, complete unconditional love. Contrast that to having a physical relationship with anybody else in the world who does not share your soul, because nobody else does. It's impossible to have a full, fearless, and truly loving relationship with anybody else. I'm gonna get shit for this, but it's true. Even, I don't care if they're your kids and you think you unconditionally love your kids. You don't. There's always some kind of condition and fear-based energy there. And that's fine and that's perfect. There's nothing wrong with that. That's where we are on the level of human consciousness. That's why with the twin flame journey, it's the first physical relationship we can have as human beings on this level of human consciousness where it is complete, total, unconditional love. And it must be that once you're on the twin flame journey. Everyone else, it's not going to be like that. Because, you know, they're always going to have fear-based energy with you because they just aren't on this journey even knowing this. And even if you bounce out all your fear with them, it's not a two-way street. You're not balancing for them like you are for your twin flame, right? So there's always going to be fear there. And that's fine. Like I said, it's where we are on the level of human consciousness. But it's just different. And this explains why so many people on this journey, once they do balance and feel balanced and magnetize in their twin flames and go through the process and really are meh with their twin flames, so many people yet still choose to have relationships with soulmates instead of their twin flame. It's because it feels like a normal relationship. What we're used to, what we're told is like what love should be, which is not true love. That's fear-based version of love, which is fine. But you know, that's where we are. And that's perfect. So that's perfect too. So I noticed I said they choose. You can choose and want to get something from somebody else and be with someone else. You can want that consciously. You know, whatever. You can want that. With the twin flame, remember, you can't, because that's your fear-based push energy pushing them away. Other people, not so much. So I just want to leave you with that thought as well. But thank you for the question. I hope that answered it, and I hope everyone else watching got some good suggestions and guidance and resonated with this video. Please keep sending your questions in, guys. We'd love to get them. It gives us something to talk about that we know that at least someone out there is interested in hearing. It gives us some topics and some content. But thanks for watching, guys. Have an amazing week and lots of love.